Hello and welcome YouTube to AGT Racer. We are with the Drivers Room Endurance Championship second sprint race. Okay, so in first we have CJ Miller in the Aston. In the BMW we have Senna. It is a reverse grid from the previous race. You got myself in the Mustang on Super Softs in third. Miller had super softs and Senna had mediums. You've got Jules in the AMG on mediums. In the Toyota CS Smith on softs. The Porsche Vendetta on softs. Fours in the McLaren on super softs. Ben in the Atenza on medium. And then you've got Daz in the Genesis on super softs. Plux in 10th in the 911 on softs. Of course we are in the GR3s. And then you've got Mac in the Mustang on softs, Knee Jogger in the Lexus on softs, and then at the back you've got Gadget on super softs in the Toyota. So let's get ready and start the race. Again, this race might be all down to tactics regarding the tyres. It was very close in the last race, so as we get underway, and we're off. Miller's maintaining first place, no one's really moved. I'm gaining, I'm up into second place just from the power of the Ford, challenging Muller for first. Muller's held the position as we've got third and fourth, Senna and Jules. Jules managed to keep third place there. And Mac now joining, he's gone on the inside. Risky move there from Mac, didn't really work out for him, and now he's being chased by a Vendetta. Oh, a bit of a nudge to Vendetta there. I don't know what happened there. He nudged Mac back though. I think Mac may have come off a lot worse though. Not sure what happened there. Maybe it was just a bit twitchy going through. There's Muller still in first in the Aston. And myself in second with Jules. And then Senna as we go through the chicanes of death. There we go, can we all make it through safely so far? With a touch of the wall from Smith. Everyone else seems to have made it fairly smooth. And Mac, after that incident, right at the back. As Miller's in first, I'm in second, being chased down by Jules. Jules goes on the inside line in the AMG. Oh, he gives me a bit of a nudge there. He had enough room. Slows me down, I hit the dirt. Jules overtakes, and you got Daz on the inside now in the Toyota. And then behind me you've got Ben. Sorry, not Ben, Smith. And Muller's decided to slow down. We found out that he didn't feel that he deserved to be starting at the front. So he slowed down through the position that he feels that he finishes. Anyway, that gives Jules the first place, and second is Daz, third is Senna, super fast going through these real long S's. I'll go wide there. Oh, come flying there. Off the curb, hit the wall, struck me right back where I probably should be. Anyway, we've got three abreast now. We've got Knee Jogger overtaking Smith, with Ben next to him as well. Nijogger's got the position in 6th. Ben having a look on the inside. Don't think he'll do it on the inside coming through the chicanes. Oh, Smith has hit the wall and then he twatted the other wall. Unlucky, the chicane of death taken someone else. Dropped him right back now into 10th, possibly 11th place. As you saw Muller there in 9th. Yep, I've overtaken him now. He could lose a position then to Mac. And Mac and Fours have a bit of sorry, Smith and Fours. I don't think Smith saw him then. It's not worked out well for Smith at all. He's right now last. As we've got Daz in 1st place. He's being chased down by Senna. So it must have been a mistake from Jules. Jules there with Plugs right behind him, I believe. As we go down the hill, come into the S's. Plugs in the Porsche. You can get through these S's a lot quicker than the BMW. As we're riding with Daz having a look back now. BMW's got the power though. Look at that there. Really powered through on the Genesis. Great move by Senna there to get into 1st place. Daz right behind him, followed by Plugs. Nijogger's still in 6th. Oh, someone's hit the wall. Who hit the wall then? Look at the top 3 now. Going 3 abreast. Daz going on for the outside, try and get the inside swing. Defends very well Senna. No contact. He does give Plugs opportunity to get past, and he does. Great overtake from Plugs there. Senna picked up a penalty, trying to get rid of his penalty. Plugs on the inside of Daz. A little bit of touching as I go through that. Next corner, he's always got a bit of a wobble. Daz in 1st, now the top 4 are there. Nijogger's up into 4th. Jules looks like he's having a nightmare in 5th place there. Plugs really wants to get past Daz here. He's got the drive in line. Great move. Daz all out of shape. Missed the 1st corner lines. Hit the wall on the 2nd. Back into 4th now. Now into 5th. His gadget might take him on the inside. He has. Now he's into 6th. From 1st to 6th. All because he was out of shape. Nijogger's challenging for 2nd. He's done a fantastic job getting from right at the back. Gadget chasing down Jules. Will he have him? No. Just backed out coming through that chicane of death. You got so many battles going on now. Plugs pulling away. He doesn't want to have any part of these battles. Nijogger having a go on Senna now. Senna's got the mediums. Nijogger's got the softs. Great move by Nijogger, and Gadget has a go on Jules, with Daz having a look as well. Gadget's got the position. He's on the super softs. Great overtake there. As Senna has a look on the inside. He's got the driving line, but Nijogger's got the inside, but then Senna will have the inside for the next one. Great blocking and great. Ooh, as Nijogger nearly loses control then. Gadget's up right at the back of him now. It's giving Jules a chance to catch up with Daz right behind him. All different tyre strategies going on now. Looks like Daz might need to pit shortly on his super softs. Ben on the mediums, controlling those tyres very well. Got Muller in the Aston on the super softs. Looks like he's looking after his tyres okay. Vendetta really hammering those softs now. You got Mac in 10th, also on the softs. looks like there's a mistake by Daz. Now he's back into 10th. Sorry, down into 10th. Unlucky. Let's have a look, see what happened. Don't forget he was real close to 3rd position. We just lost it there. He just couldn't control. And then the next train of cars came through, put him into an awful position there. Mack overtakes him. You got 4s in 11th, charging on those super softs in the McLaren. Followed by myself on the super softs. May need to pit soon. You got Smith, who's already pitted on the racing mediums. Got an awful start of this race. Not forgetting it's 25-minute sprint race. Got 8.5 minutes already gone. Gadget comes into the pits. Okay, we got Gadget in. Obviously, you lose a few places. The important thing will be when Plux, Knee Jogger, Senna, when they pit, that will give us a good indication of where we are on the track. With the tactics all different through the field, no one knows until the end, really. There's Gadget in 7th. Mack in 8th. Also pitted with fresh tyres. You've got Daz deciding to go on the hards. Smith have already pitted on the mediums. Myself on fresh super softs. Just in front of Smith. And then 4s behind. So it's really important for myself to try and get past Smith on the fresher tyres. Have a look down the inside line. He cuts it off though. Don't want to risk anything going through there. 4s on the mediums, right at the back. As we look now in the first place, Plux, whose tyres are destroyed. Senna, then Knee Jogger. They all need to pit. They don't want to lose too much time. You've got Jules being chased down by Ben in 5th. Ben was, if you remember, his tyres were really in control. He was not burning his tyres at all. And really have a look down at the end of this straight coming into the first corner. If you see the difference there, the mediums, as Vendetta's pitted. Tries to take it with it very smooth. Gaining a lot on Jules there. Just a difference in the tyres, you can see the grip. Jules might have to let go of the accelerator a bit early. Does brake late for that corner, but he's still catching up Ben. Go through the S's, right behind him, didn't want to risk anything through the S's, maybe coming up to this tight right-hander and then the chicane. Might be a better chance for him, although I wouldn't want to risk going through the chicane beside somebody, although they are neck and neck now. And they are coming through the who's going to give way first? No, they're going through side by side. He has to back out a little bit, Jules there. Very close to the wall. Great move by Ben. His Knee Jogger's challenging Senna there. And Plux in first. Knee Jogger's managed to take the position in second. Racing softs will need to pit soon. And on the medium, Senna, he's pitted. And Knee Jogger's pitted now. So we've got to see where Gadget is. Gadget was in 6th, now he's in 4th. He's coming down the start-finish straight. It's worked out very well for Gadget. Pulled in front of Knee Jogger and Senna. Of course, you got Ben and Jules to pit. But he's lost the place to Mack now. Senna and Knee Jogger have. The undercut has worked extremely well for Mack and Gadget. go through the field. Floor's now in 12th. I'm in last position. Pluck's doing really well in first place, but his tyres are absolutely destroyed. He doesn't want to give away too much time. We've got Ben in second now, chasing him down. He doesn't need to pit just yet. And Gadget right behind him on the super softs. But he needs to get past Ben. Maybe Ben can hold him up for Plucks for a little bit. Oh, look at the slide from Jules. Jules really does need to pit. There's Gadget now. Right, driving through the chicane. Caught right up on Ben. Ben may have had a problem coming through that chicane there as Plucks goes into the pits. I think it will be behind Gadget, but will he be in front of Knee Jogger? As Ben goes into first place, Gadget into second. He's looked after his tyres. Superb, Ben. Knee Jogger's now into third and Mac into fourth. Is he going to lose any more positions? No, Flux comes out in fifth. Senna's lost a bit of time now in sixth. This is a battle going on for third and fourth. You got Mac and Knee Jogger. Ben must have had a little gone wide slightly. Now Gadget's all over him. Let's come through this S's. Trying to get through, goes a little bit wide there. Touches the curb, touches the other curb. Oh, he managed to do. Oh, he's had a spin. Unlucky for Ben. He was doing an absolutely fantastic job. Finding it really hard now to get back on track. He's lost so many positions. He's down, right down now into sixth place. So unlucky. He had a real good tactic. It would have been so interesting to find out if that would have worked as Vendetta overtakes him now. Unlucky for Ben there. Ruined his strategy. He's going to have to think of something else now, because he's being chased down by guys with some guys with fresh tyres. You got Racing Hards on Daz, flying through the chicane. Although he's being chased down by Muller. Muller has a look on the inside. Daz doesn't want to fight too much. He wants to make these tyres last to the end. 10 minutes left. Another 11, 12 laps maybe. Muller in 7th goes through. Daz being challenged by Jules. Right move from Jules. See Ben now, he's all the way down into 10th. We're in 7th on the super softs. Jules with them fresh super softs, so he really, ideally, needs to get past Muller, or at least go into slipstream from Muller and then try and get past him. Oh, and looking for Ben now, all the way down into 10th on the racing softs. He did so well with his tyre management. Four's there in 11th. I'm in 12th. Someone's already left the room, unfortunately. Then we got Gadget in first. Great drive from him. Though we will need to pit, potentially. And Knee Jogger may not. He's on the softs. It might depend on the fuel. And Mackie's destroying his softs. Plucks now on the fresh super softs. In 4th, he's as Gadget does come in the pits. Gadget and Mac are both in the pits now. Knee Jogger's in 1st, Plucks is in 2nd. That should give Senna 3rd. Gadget comes out in 4th. Vendetta is in 5th. He's about to overtake Gadget. Slight nudge on the way through. Gadget really didn't want that. Now he's got to try and fight Vendetta before he comes into the pits, if he was to comes into the pits, of course. Mac on the fresh super softs. I believe they're going to go to the end on this. He's been hunted down by Jules. You're going to have a look going down the hill, coming up to the S's. No, he's not going to risk it. Maybe on the last corner coming down the straight. Will he have a look? No, he's kept his distance. Just wants to drive smooth. Might have a look on the inside here. It's not defended from Vendetta. Great overtake from Gadget. He really needed to get past him to chase down the other guys, reduce the distance if and when they need to pit. Mac being hounded by Jules. Thought Jules was going to have a look on the inside then, coming through the real tight corners. Great driving. Daz in 8th with the only guy on hards. Ben in 9th place now, followed by Muller. Ben on fresh softs. So unlucky. Muller on fresh super softs. That'll be interesting. Myself in 11th on fresh softs. Fours on fresh super softs. So Nijogger now, is he going to go to the end? And has he managed his fuel correctly to get him to the end? He needs to build as much of a distance up to the others as he can. Same story for Plux. Will he need to pit before the end? In second place, you've got Senna on the mediums. I think he can make those last to the end. But he's being chased down by Gadget on a fresh super soft. Vendetta, I believe, will have to pit before the end, as we've got 5 minutes left. Looking like hunting him down now. He's just going to have the speed coming down there. Is he going to have a look? Yeah, he's had a look and he's made the pass. He got Jules in 7th. There he is. You'll see Mac just pull away from him now. Fresh tyres. Jules is gaining that gap. And you got Daz in 8th. Has he balanced his fuel out correctly to last to the end? Yeah. Ben hunting him down. And the much better tyres. And Muller also on even better tyres. So maybe the Aston should have the speed coming down the straight. Daz decides to pit. I think he was alright from tyres, so it'd be interesting to see what he does. Maybe it just wasn't working for him. I'm in 11th. And then you got Fours in 12th. Myself and Fours may end up getting lapped. There's a knee jogger there. Is he going to risk it? Plux in 2nd. Again the same. Is he going to risk it, or are they going to pit now? Try and get a good couple of laps in. Very laggy there, very laggy. All over the place. Let me know what your thoughts would be. What would you do in the position of Nijogger and Plux, knowing that Gadget should be chasing them down, but it does have Senna in the way. Senna doesn't need to pit. Gadget trying to take it through the tunnel. It's got me on the inside, but the BMW is very powerful. Gives him enough room there. Has to go wide though, the BMW. Gadget has made it into 2nd. Great move. But with the power of the BMW coming down his straight with a bit of slipstream into that first left-hander, will he be able to have a go back? No, he hasn't been able to. There's Vendetta pits now. Muller's pitted. It's very unusual. 3 minutes left. I don't know why Muller pitted. Maybe for fuel. Ben's pitted as well. He needed some fuel. Now Gadget is chasing down Nijogger. Senna is being chased down by Mac. Fuel is exceptionally close for Mac there. Jules' tyres are destroyed. It's going to be too late to pit. Muller in 6th. Can he make that distance? It's probably about 10-second or so distance now to 5th. He's got Daz right behind him. Vendetta also on the back of that pack. I think they're past the point of no return now. Nijogger, I don't think will want to pit on the last lap unless he's got no fuel. As far as comes to have a go at myself. Go through that first left-hander. Look at Nijogger now. He's flying behind us, but is his fuel going to last? It looks really low. He has got a little bit of a distance to Gadget. It's only going to be this lap and maybe one more. It's going to be so close. Matt comes into the pits. He's in 4th. He maintains 4th as he leaves the pits. Jules is still behind. Jules, his tyres are destroyed. There's Gadget flying. That's the fastest lap of the race. This is Nijogger now. Look at the time. There's 3, 2, 1. This could have worked out beautifully for Nijogger. He's on the last few corners now. Through the chicane of death. Now one more corner. Is his fuel going to last? He has balanced that perfectly if he wins this race now and doesn't run out. Perfectly balanced. Another 30-40 seconds and they'd have had to have done another lap. As Nijogger wins the race, great work by him. Be interested to see how much fuel he had left at the end. Gadget, the strategy didn't work out for him on this race, but great work in 2nd. One more lap could have changed everything. You got Senna there in 3rd place, also very low on his fuel. Great drive from him. Mac in 4th. It looked like Mac didn't change his tyres when he went in to the pits. You got Jules in 5th, Muller and Daz 6th and 7th. You got V8 Vendetta in 8th. 9th you've got Ben. So unlucky at the start, that would have been a great.